Hello and welcome. Today we are going to take a look at Soffront CRM Enterprise Solution, its marketing module. We are going to see how to use the marketing module, how to build groups within the Soffront CRM. We are also going to see how to create a marketing campaign, execute a marketing campaign, build email templates, and we are also going to see how to build touch campaigns using Software CRM. So let us start off with creating email groups, and we are also going to see how we can use these groups to connect to contacts and run campaigns. So let us start by clicking on all email groups on the home screen. So we are on the home screen of Software CRM where we have all the different modules. You could click on email groups right here, which will automatically open up all the different groups. So here we can see there is already pre-existent groups. We can create new ones. We can click on plus sign over here, which will automatically let you create groups. The status of the group must be active, so you can select it as active. Inactive groups would not be utilized by the system. You can call this all prospects, something like this, or all customers, or all leads. So we just click on save, and we have all our group right here. Now, there are different ways of associating existing contacts to this group. So we can either click on contacts and click on link, which will enable us to find and link contacts. So here we can simply do prospect and search for contacts. Here I just found one. I can do either this, or I can click over here and link, which will link the contact. Alternatively, I can do a search over here, select contacts, do an advanced search, selecting status as maybe a lead, a list, and I would like to treat all of them as prospects. I can do that as well and run this. So here I would find a whole bunch of contacts which I wanted to include in the prospect group. Now, how do I include all these search results in the prospect group that I created? So in order to do that, we simply select all of these together. Just hold down your shift button on your keyboard and click on the last item in your list. So I've got around 7 contacts selected. Click on the drop down, and there is something called batch link. Now, when you click on batch link, you would be able to bring up this dialog, which is a standard dialog of the enterprise solution for doing batch links. You would be able to see your email groups right here. Just do a search, and you'll see that all prospect is one of your groups. Simply click on the batch link, and your link will be established. So now let us see our group right here. So I can see that all the different contacts that I wanted to use for my campaign are all linked and right here. So irrespective of how I got all these contacts, it can be through a search, it could be through a link, it can be through a query. Doesn't really matter. You can design in whichever way you assimilate these contacts, you can link them to your group. Once you have linked them to the group, you're virtually ready to start off with a campaign. So basically, you have targeted your contacts, so you've designated which all contacts would be receiving your email. Now, let us close these tabs down and let us see how we can initiate the marketing module. Now that we have targeted, we can simply go to our groups. Here we have all prospects. We can click over here on the actions and say export to marketing. We click on export to marketing. The system automatically isolates these contacts and sends these contacts to the marketing module. So we'll give it a little while it is bringing it up. So here we can see that it says records exported successfully. Now we can we can go to our home screen and bring up Soffront campaigns, which will fire up the marketing module. When we click over here, you'll find the Soffront marketing module comes up. In here, there is a lot of things we can do. We can build email templates, run campaigns, run different types of reports. If we are doing a broadcast campaign, we can run broadcast campaign report. If we are doing touch campaigns, we can do touch campaign reports. So let us start off by seeing how we can build a campaign. First of all, we need email templates. We can have, in order to send out campaigns, we need something to send, some material to send them. So we have email templates right here, which where you can build your email templates. Right here, you have got a whole segregation of different types of email templates: newsletters, greetings, autorespons. So all your email templates can be categorized like this by the system. If you wanted to create a new one, you could click on the plus sign and choose from different email templates which might be available out of the box. So you can choose which type of email templates you want and simply create them. So you click on something and you have an email template ready, which you can modify based on your requirement. You have each sections are highlighted like this, and you would be able to edit each section to update information in the template. You would be able to choose professionally designed templates, like, for instance, one with a banner. So you can select this one, and you would automatically be able to build or modify this template to suit your need. You can change and update each section, give a name, and save this. So that way, this email template will be ready for use. In this way, you could have as many email templates as you want in a CRM. We have provided you professionally designed sample templates to pick and choose from, which you can modify using the template designers. Now that you've seen how you can build the you can get the templates ready, now let us see how we can get the campaigns going. So let's click on, go back to our home screen where we have the marketing right here, and we click on the marketing campaigns, and we have two different types of campaigns: broadcast campaigns and touch campaigns. Broadcast campaigns would there's a slight difference between the two. One is one broadcast campaign is basically a single time email blast, as you might call it, being done. Whereas a touch campaign can be is also called a drip marketing, or where you can send out a series of email messages as opposed to just a single email message. It can run over a period of time where automatically new contacts would start getting your campaign messages. So let us start off with the broadcast campaign, and let's see how that works. So we click on broadcast campaign, and we have a whole lot of campaigns which you might have already. So you can click on plus sign to create a fresh campaign. Give a name. Let's say you wanted to send out Christmas greetings. Prospects, something like this. And the second thing you do is you choose your group. You will find that you just exported all your prospects. So your prospects are right here with all the contacts that you just selected. Now, once you've done that, you would be able to schedule this. So you would be able to schedule this when it's supposed to run. So you can define that it's let it go out on 23rd. Click on OK, and you're done. Next is you would be able to select the form name, the email address. You can customize these before you send this out. Now, from the categories, you would be able to choose your email templates. Whatever you have created before, you would be able to select them. So from here, we can select Christmas, different templates right here. So I can select Christmas template. I select that, and I have a Christmas template ready. Now, provided you have the material all edited, you would have a message ready to go out. Now, once you've done that, you can click on Save. And as soon as you hit Save, your Christmas greetings for prospects is ready for execution. Now, if you just left this message, it would automatically be executed on the scheduled date and time. You could test this message out by sending this to yourself and see if you're able to receive this message and how the formatting is. You can execute it in real time as well by clicking on the execute button. So if you didn't want to wait till 23rd and you wanted to execute right away, you can absolutely do that. Click on execute. It will execute the campaign. Now, let us see how we can utilize the touch campaign as opposed to the broadcast campaign. So now let's close down these things over here. Let's click on the touch campaign. Now, as I mentioned before, there can be a series of messages for a touch campaign. You could design a sales or prospecting or nurturing campaign where you want to introduce yourself, your company, and then you slowly send out newsletters or messages with different products and services that you offer. In that case, you can build a touch campaign. So let us see how touch campaigns can be built. All right, we've got a whole bunch of them already, but let us start from scratch. We click on the plus sign right here, which enables the touch campaign builder. It's a very, very simple system. So you can just simply start off by giving a name. So let's say, let's call this nurturing campaign. Something like this. Once again, you can choose your group right from, you just simply select from the groups drop down, you select your prospects, and automatically your target audience is set in the CRM. There is no need to go through anything in addition to that unless you really want to filter information out from within the prospect list. Then you would go into the filter area right here. But let us try to see how this all this works. So next is you decide on the start date. So we click on the start date, and you decide on when the execution should start. So in this case, let us say that the execution should start from 20th, or it might start from today. It doesn't really matter. So we simply choose at what time this execution, the first message will be sent out, and then subsequently it will keep on running. Now, once we have done that, we format the from an email, and then what we do is we format the body of the message. So since this is a nurturing campaign, we would rather select something from the sales templates. So let us see what all we have. Introduction, that could be a good email template to start with. So this is a very, very simple email template which you can have pre-created in a system. Let me take something which is a bit more appealing. Let's take, for instance, introduction. Modern sales template. Let's select that. So this could be a first template which you have pre-created, and if it's already edited, it should be ready to go. If you wanted to change something, you could click on design and edit it right here. Now, this is your first email template. You could give the message, you already have the message name. You can change the subject line and even personalize it by mail merging the contacts details like the name of the contract, first name and last name, things like that. You can mail merge information over here. Best is to keep it simple. It's always advisable to keep things simple on the that way you don't get caught on spam filters. So here we have a simple subject line. You can edit this and put your own subject. Try to avoid words like administrator or things like that, or free deal. Those are usually caught in spam filters. But Otherwise, they're absolutely fine. You're free to put whatever subject line you want to. Now, once you have done that, you could add a subsequent message, the next one in a series, and you can choose a different email template for this. And you can have a product and service template over here. So you can keep on adding messages. The most important part over here is that you could define an interval after which this second message will be sent out to your prospects. So let's say after 7 days from the first message, the second message should be sent out. So this message goes out after 7 days from the first message. And then we decide another message that needs to go out. So let's say we select sales template, something like this. So we have a lot of templates which you can pick and choose from. So once we have all this set up, we simply hit save to save our campaign message, and we will be ready to send out. So nurturing campaign is right here. If we just leave it, we would be able to automatically, these messages will be sent out from the pre-designated date. Now, you would be able to test this yourself. If you click on test message, you can send out the series to you and see how it all appears. At the same time, you have a manual execution where it starts executing right away. So all of that is built into the standard system. So this is how we can send out email campaigns using Soffront CRM. Now, let us see the output of all of these, all this effort. Now, let's say you have sent out, or you have sent out different email campaigns, and you wanted to see how well your email campaigns are doing. In that case, you click on the broadcast campaign report, where you would be able to see how many contacts were sent. I mean, how many email messages were sent, and the contact details. You can click over here to drill down into the data. You would be able to choose different email campaigns right from this drop down to see how well these individual campaigns are doing. And once again, you would be able to see how many messages were sent, if there were any bounced, if someone opened your email message, someone clicked on any URL which you might have included in the email message. They would also be able to you would also be able to track if somebody unsubscribed from your message. So you can track all of this right from this report, and all of this data is drilled down. So you can click on each one and drill down into the data. So this is the broadcast campaign report, which gives you the analytics for the campaign, broadcast campaign. Similarly, you have a touch campaign report, which gives you the analytics for touch campaign. So let's say, for instance, we have this touch campaign which had 3 messages, a series of 3 messages, and you would find the execution dates, and you have different numbers. Same parameters are tracked. How many, what was the interval, number of sent, bounced, opened, clicked, and unsubscribed. So all of that information, you would be able to track it directly using the touch campaign. So this is how you would be running different kinds of campaign reports right from the Soffront CRM. Now that we've seen how we would work with these touch campaigns, what if you wanted to add another contact to a specific group? What do? Very simple. We repeat the same process that we went through earlier. We have all our groups right here, and let's say we wanted to add another contact to this list. We can either go into the batch link operation, or we can do a find and link. So let's say I select a specific contact. I don't know if I have someone. So let's say Ron. I've got a whole bunch of them. So I can select someone. Let's say this is the person I wanted to link, and you can link this person into your campaign. And once you have done this, this person will automatically start receiving whatever campaign this group is a part of. So whichever campaign is running in the background, you would be able to track all of that. So this is how we would be using the Soffront CRM to run, to manage and create lists or email groups, as we call them. And at the same time, you would be able to export these groups to the marketing module, and you would be able to run and build campaigns, email templates within the Soffront marketing module. You would be able to run these campaigns, generate analytics, and analyze the performance of your campaigns right from the Soffront CRM. So that's all we have time for today. We would be covering other important topics in our future sessions. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Bye-bye.